Good, people, what's good? What's good, y'all? How y'all doing out there? Let's get the lights up as we walk in, y'all. Let's get the lights up as we walk in. Let's get the lights up, man. This is... Let's get the lights up. Who we got in the building? My boy Sean Family always post the Cash App. But that thing don't get utilized though. But we gonna post it anyway. He said that LeBron going to Dallas. Let's get the lights up. We're gonna talk about all that. We're gonna talk about all that. We're gonna talk about all that. And see, I'm glad these people running in here right now, man. I'm glad y'all coming in here. First and foremost, I'm gonna let more people get in here first, man. Get more people. I'm gonna let more people. What up, Elder? Elder said Braun ain't going nowhere. What up? What up? Sean Family. Who else we got? KJ. What up? We got Easy, Marquise, Johnny, Justin. Let's get the likes up. Most, what up? True and Real. True and Real said you right. See, the thing is, right, I'm glad I'm in a space I'm in where I can be, when I critique things, I can critique it as just being fair. Now, I don't lead with my heart. I lead with my mind when it comes to this. And this is why, like, first and foremost, I'm gonna give everybody, I can't name all you guys, but a lot of you guys hit me up on the DM last night, and you guys was like, yo, Kareem, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna put no one person out there, but I want to give bro definitely some very encouraging words, man. He was like, yo, Kareem, we definitely need you, bro. I know that you might not be, I know you be real busy. You might not, you know what I mean, probably get the views you want and things like that. But we need you. He said, yo, you the best that ever did it. And you've been calling everything with this Laker thing. You done called so many things. You called everything what it is. Said, yo, I'm the best to ever do it. So I definitely want to give a shout out to all you guys who got that high level respect for me and see what I do and respecting what I do, man. I really do want to thank you guys. I never try to be mean or nothing, like when it comes to anybody. Like, you know what I'm saying? I just call what I see and that just be it, man. And I was very upset when I was seeing all this nonsense, Lakers in 5. I the first one jumped out there. And I said, I think Lakers in 7, but I said, it wouldn't surprise me. And I said, it could easy be Minnesota in 7. I said, it's an evenly match. And I said, Lakers, they gonna give Lakers problems. And I said that everybody running and talk about they glad Golden State, they didn't want to see Steph Curry. I said, they didn't want to see Minnesota. Minnesota's more of a threat than them. And all you guys, and I told you guys, y'all, oh man, we don't have to worry about Julius Randle. Julius Randle did it to the Lakers. Julius Randle was consistent. You know what I'm saying? Julius Randle did it to the Lakers. And the same people, oh, he don't play well in the playoffs, he don't do this, he don't do that. I told y'all y'all have to scrap that when y'all doing evaluations. He came back and cooked the Lakers. Cooked them. Consistent. Every game, a dub. Playing good. And I told you guys, I said, it's going to be a point where Rudy Gobert presence be felt. I told y'all that. I told y'all. When Gil and them was laughing, oh, Rudy, this, that, and third, I said, he's laughing. I said, it's sad because I said, Gilbert and them is NBA players, and they should know the effect that he can cause. The man been an all-star. The man getting max money. Like, I just think the disrespect, the way a player ain't going to do nothing. See, that's my thing. And I said with that team, the way their team is structured, and he might have to do a lot, but he going to have his moment. I said he going to have his moment. And look, he had 27-24. 27-24. I say he going to have his moment. I told, and you can't do that. You know what I'm saying? You can't, when the guys playing basketball, and the guys, it's just that a lot of guys don't like Rudy Gobert, so they don't see the things that he covered. Then, and I like in this series, I said in any series, when a guy is an all-star level player, and then the thing with him, his thing is mostly is on the defensive end. See, they look at all the time, oh, he ain't getting 6 or 7 blocks. But how many deflections, how many closeout he did where he may cause a turnover. Y'all don't look at the little things like that. How many, there's him there, his body just jumping for a rebound. He might not get the rebound, but it may be people on him and his teammate may get, or they may be jumping on him and he may hit it a little bit and the ball may go to a teammate. Like, it's just the little things I watch that average player person don't watch. So that's why I have a whole different perspective on basketball than a lot of you guys, because I look at little things, and I said he's going to have his moment in the series. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not gonna say I thought it was gonna be that. I didn't think it was gonna be that. But I said he's gonna have his moment, meaning his presence was gonna be felt. Oh, Rudy gonna be off the court. We don't got to worry about Rudy. Oh, Julius Randle never played good in the playoffs. We ain't worried about him. Okay. And everything I said came to light. Everything I said came to light. Because I watch basketball, and then I'm like, the Lakers is little. Even if they wasn't little, the man made All-Star, I believe, a couple times. The man, all-defensive team. Let's say if he didn't get not one all-defensive award. But even if he was top 3 and running every year, that counts for something. That counts for something. You know what I'm saying? And now Laker fans is mad. Oh, they want to trade this. Oh, this and that. Oh, this and that. The Lakers with the 3rd seed. Everybody. I'm going to get to LeBron James. No, first I'm going to get to JJ Redick. JJ Redick is a clown. He was sneak dissing Darvin Ham, right? JJ Redick was sneak dissing Darvin Ham, right? And Doc Rivers. He went at Doc Rivers, right? And the way he did it. See, what I did, when I said something about Darvin Ham, I just said it as just being an analyst that I am, and just said it. It was no malice behind it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it turned out to be what it turned out to be. But it's not easy. JJ think he was this, that, and the third, and he found out, no, listen, this job, and he made a lot of mistakes. He focused too much in on he failed to realize, this we failed to realize. Luka drives off lob threats. Jackson Hayes a lob threat. He keeps saying we couldn't score. They keep saying play this person, but we couldn't score. Like, I don't want to hear you can't score, and y'all was sitting there jacking, talk about that the Lakers got the best big 3 in basketball. Austin Reed, the best number 3 in basketball. Is the best 3rd option in basketball. Luka and LeBron. When you got that out there, I don't want to hear you can't score. You supposed to have Jackson Hayes out there, that lob threat. Give Luka that extra option You know what I mean? If guys not making that shot, this is another big body, active body. Give him confidence. Jackson Hayes is an Easter bunny. He jumps around, he poke around, he active. Rudy Gobert is not fast. He's pretty slow. So you supposed to have Jackson Hayes out there just because. You can't just keep thinking you're gonna run a small lineup out there like that. He made the mistake not giving. He made the mistake not giving. He made the mistake not giving letting them play the whole game. Most said they told me AR with John Stockton. See, people don't know basketball. And I'm getting so many comments. I'm getting so many comments. People like, yo, Kareem, you was right on Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves is a good player, but not what people were starting to make him out to be. He was not what he started making out to be. He had real defense on him. He couldn't perform. And Mike Conley, Mike Conley did his part. You know what I'm saying? Mike Conley did his part. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, JJ Redick, coaching the Lakers is going to be rough for him. You can see it. Because the Lakers is a humongous market, and there's so much expectation. And it's so much expectation. And, there's so much expectation, and he got an attitude problem. JJ Redick has an attitude problem. He has an attitude problem. So his temperament. You see how he look now? Watch him from now like a president. You see how the president with the 4 years? Watch him by middle of next year. If he don't use that, watch him by middle of next year. Watch how old and stuff the man gonna look. He's frustrated right now. He's frustrated. He done talk trash about Doc Rivers and did all this and that. And he home. And he's home. He's home right now. What your team was favorite. Your team was favorite. You had home court advantage. You had two of the top 3 players in the series. 2 of the top 3 players in the series. And this is why I don't respect LeBron James. This is why I want to choke the shit out of LeBron James. This is one reason he gets up there and talk about, I have to watch. Like, why he just can't just get up there every time he lose? It's always something. He could never just get up there, be like, yo, gotta get better, this, that, and the third, wow. He always got to have some type of clues and slick shit he got to say. Always. He said, I got to watch what I got to say. Anthony Davis asked for a big man, and then he get traded. Like, that was so much of a clown move. What did you say about what? That was your coach, JJ Redick. Y'all was so happy when Anthony Davis got traded. Y'all was the 7th seed. May got the Luka, and y'all became the 3rd seed. Like, come on, stop it. Y'all was smoking teams that time. You know what I'm saying? Y'all moved up. It's not like y'all went down all year. Now y'all lose. You want to complain. Now y'all lose. Y'all want to complain. Now y'all want to complain. You know what I'm saying? He can't just get up there and say that's that. I don't want to get fined. So why say anything? Anthony Davis asked for a center. Now, because Rudy Gobert had a monster game, which he was non-effective. This is the part that killed me. He wants to complain about a center. They had guys y'all size out there. Rui Hachimura played his ass off. To me, Rui's one of the best players on the Lakers. Consistently. Rui played his ass off. You know what I'm saying? So I want to hear that. Naz Reid is 6'9". Julius Randle and Naz Reid. Lakers got players they size. You don't have to be exact size, but they got players. Luka, LeBron, Rui, Finney-Smith, and Vanderbilt all around the same size. All them guys is like pretty much the same size. An inch or two, whatever. Rui, LeBron, Vanderbilt, Luka, Finney-Smith, Naz Reid, McDaniels, and Julius Randle, all them dudes is around the same size. No more than 2 inches difference. All of them. I just named like 3 Minnesota guys and 4 Laker guys. Rui, Vanderbilt, Braun, and Luka. And Finney-Smith, that's 5 Laker guys. And 3 Minnesota guys, McDaniels, McDaniels, Naz Reid, and Julius Randle. They're all around the same size. So I don't want to hear that, oh, they asked for a center. Because Rudy had one game, and now it was something, oh, they asked for a center. And look, nah. Then y'all got Jackson Hayes. Y'all could have played them more, that's in case. Like, it's always an excuse with this dude, man. And I think LeBron James gone because that comment right there. And I think that Luka can't be Luka with LeBron James on that court. He cannot be the player he was in Dallas while LeBron James is on his team. We all know it. He cannot be that player while LeBron James is on that team. You know what I'm saying? So the Lakers know it. So I think it's going to be a thing where LeBron going to try something, and it's going to be some thing where they're going to act like they really want LeBron James there, and he's going to leave. And watch, you're going to see it. I think LeBron James out of there. I think LeBron James. Our elder said LeBron ain't going nowhere. I could be wrong. I truly could be wrong. I think so, because I think what's going to happen is, I think he's going to try to push his. This is my prediction. I could be wrong, but I think that he's going to try to push his weight around and try to do the stuff he want to do, and the Lakers it's probably going to be different from what the Lakers want to do, and that's how it may end. He may bounce. It ain't going to be no, oh, because they lost, he wants to leave. I don't think he's going to do that. I think the way he's going to do it is, he may say, yo, this move, make this move, and Lakers, but nah, I'm not doing that. I believe it's going to go like that. I could definitely be wrong. Thank you, Most. Thank you, Most. Most said at 22 years he should have won more titles. Let's think about it. He definitely should. He was always on good teams. Always. Just think about it. I'm agreeing with Most. He's out of 22 years. Let's say no more than 3 years, I could say he had like a championship like caliber team. I'm gonna say like 3. I'm gonna give it no more. than 3 years, I say. Out of 22, he had like championship caliber type teams, probably not in maybe 3 years, in 22 years. I don't want to hear what happened, the results. I'm saying roster-wise and the players. Once he always pretty much, once he left Cleveland the first time, he always had a top player with him. Once he left, after that, in the first few years, he had a championship team in Cleveland. He had a championship team in Cleveland. The minute he went to the finals that first year in Cleveland, he had a championship team from there on out. He had a championship team from there on out. The minute he left, he had a championship team from there on out. I agree 100%, most. I agree 100%. But you know why? LeBron was his own worst enemy. All LeBron had to do is stay. If LeBron, you know how big LeBron would be right now? If LeBron would have just stayed in Cleveland, I honestly believe if LeBron stayed in Cleveland, at worst, I think he would have had the same amount of titles he got now. At worst, I believe he'd at least have 4 titles. But he would have been, it would have looked it way better, and it would have been a whole different thing. And LeBron never gave GMs time to work with. Everything's a rush with him. If LeBron would have played this cards right in LA and not rushing, everything's a rush to LeBron James. Had LeBron wasn't rushing to LA, I believe he'd have more titles. I definitely believe he'd have more titles in LA. Had he chilled and let Anthony Davis come there free agent. Anthony Davis wasn't tripping. They gassed Anthony Davis up into asking for a trade. They gassed him up to ask for a trade. He was not tripping. So when they put the battery in his back to ask for a trade, that sped up the process. They could have been like, yo, don't say nothing. Just play him in New Orleans. Just be healthy, pray on his health. Be like, he don't get no real big injuries. And be like, yo, I guarantee the Lakers you come there on free agency. This way now the Lakers know, okay, we definitely getting him. We have confirmation he's coming. So we won't sit there and sign a contract past that. Or, they make moves that where they leave their options open. That's all he had to do, man. All he had to do. He walks in LA and free agency. We're talking a whole nother ball game. He had 3 titles. Before he got to LA. I can honestly think he would at least have 2 to 3 more right now. I think right now. Anthony Davis still young. I believe they played their cards right and made the right moves. I believe the Lakers would have won probably 3 titles in how many years it been? Like 7 years? They've probably been at least at worst case scenario every other year. Looking at these teams, looking at who won. Just think about it. Who won titles? Denver, Milwaukee, Golden State, Boston. The Lakers would have been better than them teams. And whoever could come out now, Cleveland, OKC, Boston. I definitely think they'd have won. It'd have been a much easier ride, but by he always middling in things and always has to make his point and have to make his presence felt. This is what happened. He falls on his face. Yeah, JJ Redick is Braun pick. Yeah, it's Braun pick. Now let's say this. Let's say LeBron do leave this year, right? And let's say Lakers really ain't crazy about JJ Redick. They did that just to appease LeBron. You know how that look? Like, let's say Lakers had another coach in mind who they really wanted, but they didn't pursue because they listened to LeBron and brought JJ Redick in. You know how mad they'd be now you leave? Especially if the Lakers don't want LeBron to leave. If they don't want LeBron to leave, that will look crazy. Thank you, Moses. Hitting it today. Most, you're going to have a lot of people mad at you in this comment section because you on fire. Like, I never saw that double standard, what you just said, most. I never seen it. I never seen it. Lakers got their ass handed to them. And I said those matches was not good for the Lakers. Because I knew they could defend Austin Reeves. So I'm like, that could be an issue. I knew they could defend LeBron James where he got to settle for jump shots. And I told you, that was it. LeBron, that 38-point game, that was it. I told you he was getting one and done with that. Now everything had to fall on Luka. Everything had to fall on Luka. So they should have kept Mark Williams. Everything had to fall on Luka because I knew LeBron was not going to have another game like that. I said that. I said, it's over. He got that 38 and they lost. I said, oh. Nobody expect Rudy to do that, but me. I the only one said he gonna have his moment. I said it. I said he gonna have his moment in the series. I was thinking more his moment was gonna be by like 15-15 and cause problems in the paint. I knew he'd get a lot of rebounds if he get the minutes.
Bumpers on the ground.
For real?
Bumper.
Oh, thank you. Oh shit. Yeah. So I knew that happened. You see what I'm saying? I said, yo, and I knew his moment would be impact, considering the Lakers are small. And the thing is, that's why I said, and y'all heard me say this, I said the thing about Mike Conley being washed kind of hurts Rudy because they don't have nobody else. That's why I said if they get them a point guard, remember I was just saying the other day, I said if they get them a point guard, upgrade them from Rudy, right? I mean from Mike Conley, a point guard that can get to the basket and score and dish, they're gonna be a problem. I said, cause especially that's when Mike Conley, when Rudy's been getting, mind you, people say what they want about Rudy. Rudy always averaged every year about 15 points. See, that's another thing. Y'all act like he's like Draymond be getting 6 points. Rudy always 17, 18 points. He always doing that. Like he's averaging that. You look at his career, I'm pretty sure, I ain't look, but I'm pretty sure he either at least close to it or something like that. He always averaged like a double-double. But people don't like him, and you guys listen and don't look at his impact. I'm not saying he all this and that, but he's not like, if you listen to people, you'll think he's so trash. And that's not the case. Like he a big useless dude. I don't think that's true. Maybe you making that as a joke. He said I don't think Rudy scored over 20 since 2021. Maybe in the playoffs, but in the regular season, I'm more sure. I will bet every dime in my pocket that he had over 20. Yeah, you probably talk about the playoffs. I'm pretty sure you talk about the playoffs. Maybe in the playoffs you could be right. But nobody never said he's a 20-point scorer. Like I said, I was never expecting him to get no 27. I know for a fact now, you definitely talk about regular, because Rudy done had 30 and stuff. He had 20-something this year. He had, think, like 30 this year. Nah, you probably talk about the playoffs. You got to be talking about the playoffs. Because I know for a fact he had 20 multiple times this year. A lot of times last year, year before, he always getting 20-something points game. You're right, most. He said the coach is smart. He pulls Rudy when he struggles. That's the perfect reason why you sometimes you gotta stick with your coach. Because it takes time you get to learn your playing tendencies. You know what I'm saying? It can't just be regular. Okay, I noticed in the playoffs, he this, that, and the third. You starting to know somebody. Getting these coaches every year and 2 years and stuff like that. Everything takes time. Like Minnesota in perfect position to build something special. If they could sit there, Mike Conley is pretty much shot right now. I think this is gonna be it for him. Like far as he definitely ain't. Oh shit. I think Mike Conley, he did his part. He been great for them. I think Mike Conley's shot is low. You know what I mean? You could see he's solid, but starting and trying to give him 20 something minutes in, and you don't really got no real playmaker point guard. See, they need a playmaker. But they need a playmaker, because once you got a guy like Rudy Gobert, lob threat, that's why he ain't been as effective, because Conley is not the same. And that's what they need. They need that lob threat. He said he averaged 13 in the playoffs for his career. And I bet, now you say that, I bet he probably only averaged 20 minutes. He don't play that much in the playoffs because he get ran off the court. He averaged 13, that's what I'm saying. Draymond don't do that. He said his highest was 19 in the playoffs. But he averaged 13. So let's say if he keep getting you 15, 16 and stuff, that's good money. He said he scored 35 in April. That's what I'm saying. I be knowing I'll be talking about. He said Rudy have a low IQ. He ain't a lot. He is a lob threat. He is. He is a lob threat. I don't know how you can say that, Elenius. I don't know how you can say he is a lob threat. Count how many lobs he had in his career. I bet ain't too many players in that league had more lobs than him. It's not too many. It's not too many. And I don't want to hear you say, oh, but he's 7'2". You just say not a lob threat. And I say he is a lob threat. He is. And when he was with Utah, he definitely was getting a lot of lobs in Utah. He is uncoordinated. Nobody's saying, but he is still a lob threat. He is uncoordinated. There ain't no question about him being uncoordinated. That's a fact, he's uncoordinated. That's a fact. He's uncoordinated, but he's still a lob threat. We have to just call it what it is. Exactly, and they don't. Nick T said Rudy is solid. They just don't give him the ball like that. That's just exactly what it is. Rudy Gobert is it's just what it is with him. He said Rudy a liability. JJ had him looking like Shaq. See, I disagree with you guys, man. When y'all say somebody liability, they people not. He had a. You said JJ got him looking like Shaq. He had a matchup. He had a matchup advantage, and he did what he's supposed to do. Like when you say somebody liability, like I don't get it. I really don't. Because when you call somebody a liability, that's like somebody can't do nothing. Like you gonna see no good. Like he's not worth. Like it's crazy how people talk about Rudy Gobert, but then have hopes for a guy like Bronny. I don't get it. Correct, Mike. He said Luka and Austin Reeves backcourt don't work. It don't. It don't. It don't. When he's playing in Utah, he was looking way better. When Mike Conley was Mike Conley, and he was looking way better. Look who got passing the ball. Ain't no Pat Julius Randle's, Nas when he playing like he ain't playing with no guy he need, and a guy like that when he big like that, and that's why I say Ant is a leader. Ant definitely a way better leader than LeBron James. Way better leader than LeBron James. You know why? Ant uplift his players. Ant uplift his players. Ant he fucks with Rudy Gobert. He don't make him feel like he less of a person. When you have a big man like that, a big man period, you can't. Big man is different from guards. Us guards and people that's guards and wings and stuff like that, we more coordinated, we more cooler. We had to really work. Them big men, them being tall, somebody putting them on the team just because they tall. If you's a coach, you could be a pee-wee coach, and you just sitting on your stoop, and a young kid walk by, and he looks tall, and you say, "How old are you?" And he says his age. First thing you don't ask for his number. Either you know somebody is a coach or you're a coach, and you put them on the team. Yo, you on my team. Ain't no you got to make the team. You getting minutes. They're gonna start you and everything. So when somebody see, it's like you forced to play basketball. So they might not love it like somebody that's a guard. They kind of forced into basketball because they size. They might be forced into it because they size. Correct. Correct, most. He said, and also take the heat off himself and allow Randall and McDaniels to cook. You're right. He said, let's see what he does when he run up against other bigs. He said, their mom and pop see that as a ticket. Yo, people, it don't have to be their mom and pop. Anybody, yo, you need to play ball. We got a tall kid in our program. He don't even like basketball. He's 13. He's 6'2". 13. Tall as hell. His mom tall. He don't even like. He called last night. Y'all watched the Beat 139. show last night. We did a show. Go to the Beat 139. Watch the show. We did a show last night. The dude I'm talking about, he called in. The kid I'm talking about called in. We be like, yo, you need to play ball. He likes football. He don't like basketball. He's like, oh, I don't like basketball. No. I want to play football. But that's just how it is when you talk. But I see what you guys doing already. Andrew said, let's see what he do. He runs across another big. See, now y'all making it like I'm saying he's a great player. I'm not saying he did nothing all series. Rudy Gobert did nothing all series till last night, till when it counted. To send the Lakers ass home, to send their ass home when they were saying Lakers in 5, he made it the Wolves in 5. He sent their ass home. So don't make it like I'm saying he this, he that. I'm calling Rudy Gobert exactly what he is. He's a solid center, and he makes a difference. He has an impact on the game sometimes. That's the top 6'2", 13-year-old wide receiver. But I think he may top out at 6'7". Looking at his body and the way he like this, I think he may be like 6'7". I don't think he'll be 7 foot. But I think he'll be about 6'7". But he don't like basketball. So correct, John Parham. He said he only had 3 points. That's what I said. It's not like he and see, this is where a lot of guys get caught, because you guys get caught up in this because y'all, some people don't comprehend exactly what I'm saying. What I'm saying is never about saying he this or he that. My thing is, when the series started, all you guys are sitting there saying Lakers in 5. I will give Minnesota 5. A lot of you guys are saying, I think that I'm glad that the Lakers didn't play. I don't want to see Steph Curry. I did not want to see Steph Curry. This is what you guys are saying. They said they didn't want to see Steph Curry. They'd rather play Minnesota. They're glad they played Minnesota. They said Rudy gonna get played off the court. Randall is a non-factor. He never played good in playoffs. Conley is old. All these things saying, they said the only person they got to worry about is Ant. And some people said Nas Reed. That was the only two names I heard that have a little positive thing was Ant and Nas Reed. You guys are saying. And Kareem said different. I said, no. I said Austin Reed's going to have a problem in this series. They got guys like Nikhil Alexander, and they got guys who going to defend him. It's going to be different. I said that. The Wolves, in the way they play in the playoffs, they more, and they offense better this year than last year. And I said they're going to be a problem for the Lakers. I said Rudy Gobert is this down the third. Yes, he's going to get played off the court, but he's going to have his moment. I said Julius Randle, I think he's going to be solid. Y'all cannot sit there and say, yo, because he ain't play good, he always chokes in the playoffs. I said the difference between a guy like him and James Harden don't have no heart. And James Harden shrinks in big moments. James Harden played good game 1 and stuff like that every year. First round and stuff. He'll put up good numbers. But I said Julius Randle has heart. James Harden don't. That's the difference. That's the positive I have for Julius Randle. The simple fact that he has heart. And I said, that takes you a long way. I live on that. If I'm drafted, you having heart, you catching my attention. That's a start with me. I know what that heart do. A lot of these guys tuck the even anything. I noticed that heart is a motherfucker. These guys be tucking their tail, be doing all that. I see it all the time. I see it. I see it. I hope the Knicks beat Detroit. You know why? I'm not a Knicks fan. Detroit can't do nothing with Boston. Detroit can't do nothing with Boston. I want the Knicks to win. 'Cause I think the Knicks got a better chance beating the Celtics. And I can't stand the Celtics. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the reality of it, guys. Can I get some likes, man? Hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, exactly. And they got nothing after that. Then the shooter too inconsistent. Most is on fire today. He said Cable get like and I would hurt. At least with the Knicks, you have Cat got like, you know what I mean? I ain't crazy about Cat, but you still got to watch him. And Brunson goes hard. That Brunson, I ain't gonna lie, I like Brunson. Because he coming to play. And he coming non-stop. He keep coming. So that always gonna be a problem for Boston. He not stopping. He's not stopping. He's not Kyrie Irving. That gonna like start shying away. He keeps coming. Then all Anunoby and whatever they could get from them guys, to Josh Hart and Mikal Bridges, you know what I'm saying, is that. But they got more firepower than Detroit. My boy Banks, you know, I would definitely be happy for my boy Banks. He's a Laker fan. He supports this channel heavy. And no, I'm sorry, he's a Detroit fan. He's a Pistons fan, but he supports this channel heavy. And you know, I would like for him to be happy, but I got to go New York on this one. I have to go New York on this one. Yeah, they play tough defense. Ain't no question about that. But the thing is, Boston would beat them. Boston would beat them. Isaiah, they would have to cut a fool. They would have to play like Bill and Bid type of, and Rick Mahorn fouling hard, like really fight every quarter. We're about to like some type of controversy every quarter for to beat Detroit. And hold up, y'all talk about the size. LeBron James talk about the size. What's his name came back last night? Maxi Kleber. He came back last night. I forgot about that. LeBron always uses excuse. This is why I don't fuck with LeBron. He always uses excuse. I forgot Maxi Kleber came back last night, and they got a big in that deal. Like he always use if you add average of Minnesota height after the Lakers height, Lakers might be taller. Cause you got who they starting line. Yeah, Conley like 6 feet, Ant 6'4", McDaniel 6'9", they list Randall at 6'9". Okay, then they got Rudy. Rudy gonna shoot up they average. But if you look at the Lakers, Reeves 6'5", Luka 6'7", Braun 6'8", 6'9", whatever they want to list them. Rui 6'8", Finney Smith 6'7". They don't got nothing under 6'5". Reeves told them 2 of their players. Thank you, my boy Liddy. My boy Liddy. I thought LeBron played all positions. Thank you, bro. See, that's why I said this stuff always come back and haunt guys. Always come back and haunt them. My boy Liddy said, I thought Bron play all positions. That's what they say. He play all positions. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Thank you, bro. But this is the stuff they say. He play all positions. Dev the dude said, Bron leaving. Please take JJ. You know what would be happy for me? But I know JJ ain't going nowhere. But if Bronny, and JJ leaves, yo, I will be so happy. If Bron, JJ, and Bronny leaves, I'll be so happy. I want Bron out of there. I do. I want Bron out of there so I could really start rooting for my team the way I need to. I want Bron out of there, bro. Thank you, Most. He said, oh, yeah, can't forget Bronny. Thank you, Most. Rudy played his ass off. Rudy played his ass off. Rudy played his ass off this whole series, though. This whole series. Look what this guy Andrew said, y'all. I want y'all to look what Andrew said. Andrew said, Reem, I rock with you, but Maxie, he said, Bron didn't play bad, especially on D. His fourth quarter were bad based on him. I don't get your point then. You said Maxie, he's saying size. See, I'm about to break you, my boy Wicked Gems in the building. I'm about to break you down, bro, and I rock with you too, Andrew. Listen what Andrew just said. This comment really, I don't really get it. I'm going by what Liddy said. Liddy going by what you guys say. Bron plays every position. Bron this. Let Bron have one good game at center. Bron played every position. We all heard throughout the years that Bron played every position. So that's pretty much what Liddy is referring to, right? I said they got Maxi Kleber back last night, and Maxi Kleber was 6'11". Bron sat there and said, Anthony Davis asked for a center, and he gets traded, which that was so corny because you was who by y'all with Luka, and y'all was on a roll. Now you throwing a little sub in, you dissing the organization. Why you ain't say nothing then when the trade happened? Anthony Davis asked for a center and he get traded. Why you ain't say nothing then? You wait till you lose and say something. You's a fucking clown. You's a fucking clown. Thank you, Most. Look what Andrew. Andrew is a LeBron fan. Look what Andrew said. Andrew said all the hate. Most said critique is not hate. It's not hate. This is why I don't fuck with LeBron, and I don't understand how LeBron has fans. Like right now, as a friend, let this put this as friends, right? He said LeBron is a cornball. You 100% right, Wicked. And this is why. So I could tell Wicked is like a real type of dude, because my gripe with LeBron is his personality. LeBron do clown, like he said, a cornball. Like when you have friends, let's say I'm friends with you. Like, why are we only friends when shit is good? LeBron the type of dude, let's say if he only your friend if you getting money. LeBron the type of dude, let's say he's not rich. Let's say he's not LeBron James, the basketball player. Let's say he's the average Joe, right? But his same personality, he's the average Joe that got a decent job. Let's say he got a decent job, making decent money, whatever, right? He's the average Joe. LeBron the type of dude, and let's say, you come from like blocks and stuff where one of y'all may make it be like a local rapper or some shit, and you kind of popping at the time. LeBron the type of dude with crew hop. LeBron is the type of dude with crew hop. He hang with these dudes. Oh, these dudes down here getting money. He go start hanging with them. He only good when things are going good. So when things go bad, he tucks his tail. And it's just online what he did last night. Anthony Davis, you had all this time to say, you wait till you get bumped. And because Rudy had a good game, and y'all had, I have to say, hold up. I forgot that Max Kleber back down there. He's 6'11". Yeah, Jackson Hayes. That's okay. You threw a shot at Rob and them by saying that. I respect it more if you sat there and said, I think JJ, because you handpicked JJ. You handpicked JJ Redick, so you couldn't make him look bad because that was your guy. But I respect it more if he just sat there and said, I think we should have played Jackson Hayes and Kleber a little more. Or play Jackson Hayes more this game. I respect that. So now that's like you saying, okay, far as the coach, but you're not gonna say that because you rock with JJ Redick and that was your guy. So now what you did, you threw it on the organization. And I hope Luka is smart enough to catch it. And Luka should sit there and tell Lakers, I'm not resigning with you guys if this guy come back. If I'm Luka, I'd be like, I'm not resigning if this guy come back. It's me or Bron. I'll put the Lakers on a hot seat. He said, I don't like you talking trash about LeBron. Okay. Thank you, Reg Dog. See, this now we got the real ones coming in the building. We got the guys who's coming in the building. Not to say you guys, I don't want you guys to take offense to it. Not to say like you guys who disagree with me, not to say that y'all not real ones. So I don't want y'all to take that the wrong way. But Red said LeBron went outside. He said he only really cares about himself. Like, why he every time he lose, like the time he lost, oh, I'm going back to my beautiful life. He comes with cash and stuff on hand. His time to be quiet. Always got to throw subliminal. Why you just gonna say, yo, we lost and that's this, that, and the boom? I got to be careful. I gotta be careful what I say because Anthony Davis asked for a center, he gets traded. That's a direct shot at the organization. Jeannie and Rob should feel all this we did for you, and now you come when things get rough. That's what LeBron. You deflect. Liddy said this was wrong. LeBron is 40 years old, still getting $50 million a year, but he's not the same player. T-Time, you right, T-Time. T-Time, you right. Hold on, I'm gonna be clear when I said T-Time right on what message. I think I'm talking about the wrong person. I ain't mean to say T-Time. I meant to say Johnny Smith. My bad. Johnny Smith, you right. You're right, Johnny Smith. I know Luka. Hey, Andrew, I know Luka not gonna do that. I know Luka not gonna do that. Reg Dog said, I hope he leave. My boy Greg Brown. I didn't even know Greg Brown was in the building. He said, if I'm Luka, I'm not resigning until Braun and Reeves gone. He said Braun does have, Andrew said he does have some selfishness to him. He said the Lakers waived 23-year-old Julius Randle to sign LeBron James. Yeah, Liddy. Hey, Liddy. Hey, Liddy. Um, hey, Liddy. LeBron ain't say none of this. ain't say none of this when he got traded. When that trade happened, the Lakers was rolling, and everybody they went to the third seed, man. They went to the third seed, man. Let's get the lights up, y'all. They went to the third seed. They went to the Lakers got third seed, man. Everything rolling. The Lakers reclined at that trade. It wasn't Charlotte. The Lakers decided not to do that trade. They felt they was giving up too much. They felt they was giving up too much. But Jackson Hayes was playing good. He's a lob threat. This goes on JJ. See, people sitting there, I hate when they sit there, other teams, y'all act like it's a bunch of, the guy, I can't remember who he said, let's see what Rudy do the next series. The next series, they'll play, I think he gonna have his I guarantee you. Who they play? Between Houston and, I guarantee you, you said, what he gonna do the next series? I guarantee you, Rudy, he gonna have his moment on that where he have a good game. I guarantee you, Rudy Gobert gonna have a good game in the next series they play. He might have 2 good games. He might have 2 good games. He might have 2 good games. You saying when he play against other centers? I don't care if he play against Chet and them. He gonna have. Y'all act like, yeah, Joker and be killing them, but Rudy put up decent numbers against them. He gonna get his rebounds and do what he do. He just who he is. Nothing more, nothing less. He had 27, 24 rebounds, 2 blocks, and he sent the Lakers ass home. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Nobody trying to make him out that he this and that. He is who he is, and he did his part, man. He did exactly what he's supposed to did, playing against shorter guys. As him being the guy that made $300 million in his career, 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. That's just what it is. We got to just be real, y'all. That's it. As long as we just be real, and the being real is this. LeBron James is the Lakers' problem, man. That just point blank, period. I know people like LeBron James. I think LeBron James is a hell of a player. But he's a problem in Los Angeles. He got too much power. The Lakers done gave him too much power. Way too much power. From the time he got there. LeBron James is the problem of the Lakers. Point blank, period. There's no getting around it. Because every time things get rough and they start complaining about players on their team getting traded, he never sat there and said anything. He ain't say nothing about one player getting traded. He said, F them picks. Lakers got nothing. Now he gonna leave, and Lakers gonna have nothing to work with. Only good thing, his $50 million be coming off the books, and Lakers will see some light, not this offseason, in 26. Because you'll have Rui and Reeves can come off your books. And then Vanderbilt and Rui Reeves and Gabe Vincent, all them guys, the Lakers could see some more. They got no picks. They got no picks. They got a bubble title, which was cool, but to me, is a bubble's a title? Yes. But it's feels different than any other title. That's being honest. There's no, everybody played in one building. Fake fans. To me, I count that as a title. But if you ask me if I could trade it for a title where you traveling, the road team and all this stuff there, and everybody walk around with masks and mentally people, it's a lot to that. I would trade it. If they say, if I could switch titles with one of the teams, how about switch with Boston? Boston could be 2020 champs, or the Lakers could be 2024 champs. I say I switch with Boston. I switch with Milwaukee. I switch with Denver. I switch with Golden State. But the reality is, I accept that as a title. I would. But if you're dealing with strictly reality and take your feelings out of it, LeBron James is the problem for the Lakers. That's just what it is. He's the problem. All that, oh, we need to get this person. All of this, we got Bron, Luka, and Giannis. Luka, LeBron, and another player. Always keep including LeBron James in this. We need to go get this. You know, we have LeBron, Luka, and we need to trade Austin Reeves to get somebody to play with LeBron and Luka. LeBron just needs to get out of this equation. That's the issue. He just needs to get out of this equation. He needs to be out of this equation. And then, like I said, I really don't have a issue with Reeves, but how things is now for the Lakers to get where they need to be, I think the Lakers may end up having to trade Reeves to get where they need to be, because Lakers don't have nothing. But me personally, I don't have no issue with Reeves where I like, oh, I hate him, oh, he need to go. He can stay for all I care. But the problem is the Lakers got work to do, and he the only player I think he could get you. I think right now while he's hot, I think if you're going to move him, his contract, mind you, he looks tremendous now because the money he's making. But right now, he didn't play good in the playoffs. But let's say if he's making $30 million a year, now people's tight. I think if I'm the Lakers, I think this is a perfect time to trade Reeves, because he's going to get about $30 million. If he have a season, it don't have to be a season just like this year. We all know the NBA throw away money. The NBA throws away money. If he have a season close to this one, he averaged like 19, 20 this year. Let's say he averaged 18 next year. And let's say, I don't know his field goal percentage is. Let's say his field goal percentage is 1 or 2 points off from this year. Let's say his number is down by like 2 on each category. Let's say if he averaged 2 points less, his field goal is 2 points less, his free throw percentage 2 points less, his free throw 2 points less, assists 2 points less, he still get about $30 million. The way they throw around money now, he's still getting $100-something million contract. So to say this, I think this is the perfect time, because now if the Lakers wait and then he do get that 30-something million, and now it's like money time and the playoff time come and he don't look well, now they're gonna be like, oh, he needs to be traded. The noise gonna be there, and his value done shot because he makes more money now. It is gonna make things worse. If I'm the Lakers, I'm jumping out ahead of this, and because you got Bron. You're not gonna be able to trade Bron. Bron gonna end up have to walk. So now if he walked, the Lakers not gonna have salary cap this year. His money gonna be a lot coming off their books. That's gonna be great. But they're gonna have to wait for the following year on 26 to see it when Gabe, Rui, and Reeves, and then I think Vanderbilt all come to their books. Then they're gonna really see they see they profit more. But they need to. If I'm them, I'm getting rid of Reeves now. I'm jumping on ahead of this, getting rid of Reeves now. You could get for him. They could put together a nice package and get a player that fits Luka, and still they could have cash space for next year. So you have that player, whoever they trade him for, Luka, and they don't have to be a big three player. I'm not saying nobody. They don't have to be a big three, but somebody that's good. That's you know. And I think that's what it is. Rez Dog is the president of LA. Rez Dog said people in LA don't want LeBron in LA. Y'all heard the man say it, man. I don't live in Los Angeles. Y'all heard Rez Dog said people in LA don't want LeBron James. So I got to go with Rez Dog said. They don't want Bron. He is the problem. Because he only good is when things is going good. Everything is good when things going good. Soon when things go bad, that's why I said I don't. And if y'all, let me say this. All the people who's on here that's LeBron fans, I think the way how I explain how I feel about LeBron, even though y'all might not like it, I think all you guys who love LeBron James should say, you know what? I understand what Kareem's saying. I get it. Kareem ain't no hater. I understand him. You have to understand, I'm on here, right? I do basketball. I talk basketball. But guess what? I'm always going to put human life and human morals in the equation. Because that's how I grew up in my lifestyle. And, you know, looking over my shoulders and being out there, going to jail. Been through a lot. So you should understand, like, I understand bro background. I understand him. So I understand his logic of things. And why would I look at a person like Bron? Bron type person, he only cool, he cool with you. You a poppin' ass rapper. And y'all grew up together, whatever case may be, that's your man. You fall off like a bag of dope, and he end up meeting somebody while you was popping. You know how like when you're a rapper, you meet other people when you're around rappers. That's just what it is. Anybody that's somebody homie, that's like right now, if you real close to a rapper and he's popping and you with him all the time and tour you around him, you're gonna be cool with other rappers because he's gonna introduce you, y'all smoking together, drinking together, partying together, doing some things. You're gonna be cool with other rappers, and Bron, the type dude, will hop. We end up calling you over. Up now, he's fucking with you. Now you and him, and he is that. When things is going good, he's a hopper. So when things going bad, he ready to jump ship. He don't like it. He want to put up a fit. You're right, bro. LeBron should retire. Because he making himself look. You know why he should retire? I'm going to tell you why LeBron should retire. Because if he sit there and leave the Lakers this year to go on another team, he going to look bad. See, he's in a lose-lose situation. If he sit there and be like, you know what? If he sit there and be like, yo, you know what? I'm going to Dallas Mavericks or I'm going to play with the Warriors. He going to look bad anyway. You got your 4 rings, bro. Go out while you, because clearly he's not the same player. Anybody can put up numbers in these joints. Like Austin Reeves averaged 20 points. We all know he's not no real 20-point scorer. If you put him in any era, he's more of a guy. I ain't gonna sit there and say the 80s. If you just put him 7, 8 years ago, he's a guy that's probably like a 12-point a game guy. 10 or 12-point a game guy. That's just who he is. You know what I'm saying? He need to leave though. And then you know what part that killed me? Like Gilbert and them shows and all these shows here. Every time, like the Lakers last one in 2020, the Lakers ain't have no success since 2020, right? You never hear. I said this yesterday. You never hear nobody say, "Oh, Bron should leave. He needs to go here," or Anthony Davis should leave. But soon with Giannis and everybody losing playoffs, this player should leave, that player should leave. I'll be back.